This is the real-life story of the possession and exorcism of Anneliese Michel. This is one of the few cases of demonic possession that has ever reached a legal court. Anneliese Michel was a well-behaved girl who grew up in a strict Catholic family in Bavaria, Germany. In 1968, at the age of 16, she suffered a severe epileptic seizure. Over the next few years, she'd be diagnosed with temporal lobe epilepsy and depression, and she was prescribed medication for this. By 1973, she had also started hallucinating, particularly while praying, and these voices would tell her that she was damned to hell. Anneliese became increasingly aggressive. She would growl, speak in languages her parents said that she didn't know, and on one occasion she even threw her sister across the room. According to her mom, she walked into a room to find Anneliese staring at a cross with black eyes. Anneliese was also seen eating bugs, and on one occasion she peed on the floor and then tried to lick it up. Her mother decided that this wasn't a mental health issue and that her daughter was possessed. Her neurologist also suggested that she needed to be taken to a priest, but then later denied saying this. Her mother took her to several priests who all said that Anneliese needed a medical doctor until she finally found one that gave her permission to do an exorcism. 3 days after her 22nd birthday, Anneliese would receive the first of what would come to be 67 exorcisms. These exorcisms were recorded, and here is a clip of one.
Sie müssen wieder auf der Kanzel drehen, das mich gibt. Und das Volk nicht entführen. Oh. Ja! Jetzt muss dem Volk bewusst gemacht werden.
Anneliese had also stopped eating during this time because she felt that starving herself would weaken the demons. She died in her sleep on July 1st, 1976 at the weight of just 66 pounds. After examining her body, doctors determined that she had passed away due to malnutrition and dehydration. She'd also been suffering from pneumonia, and her kneecaps were broken because she had been kneeling and praying so much. Her death had been investigated as a criminal matter, and they found that as soon as a week before her death, if she had been taken to a hospital, she could have survived. Her parents, along with the 2 priests who performed these exorcisms, were charged with negligent homicide, but they argued that Anneliese had consented to these. They said that she could have said no at any time, but honestly, could she? Also, she was clearly mentally compromised, and they should have made the right decision for her. They also argued that the day before Anneliese passed, the demon was exorcised, and that's why her autopsy came back normal. For what they did to Anneliese, all 4 defendants were found guilty and sentenced to 3 years probation. The details of this case are so scary that it inspired the popular movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose. But who's the real monster here, the devil or an abusive and delusional parent?